Hi, good day to all. Hope all are fine by the grace of God. Children, last day we have started the poem The Ballad of Father Gilligan by the Irish poet W.B. Yeats. Then we learned about the poet's profile and the first four stanzas of the poem. Children, what we have learned in the first four stanza? I just recite the first stanza again. The old priest Peter Gilligan was weary night and day, for half his flock were in their beds and under green swords lay. Once while he noted on a chair at the mouth hour of eve, another poor man sent for him and he began to grieve. I have no rest, nor joy, nor peace, for people die and die. And after cried he, God, forgive, my body spake not I. He knelt and leaning on the chair, he prayed and fell asleep. And the moth hour went from the fields, and stars began to peep. Children, we are explained the first stanza last day. What we have learned? In that, we can make out the priest Gilligan was an old person. So he has physical limitations and he was really tired of his religious duties and selfless service to his parishioners, that is, his people in the church. And he was so sad because of his people dying continuously by a deadly disease. One late evening, he was sitting on a chair and he was called by a sick man who is in deathbed. Children, it's a part of a religion that a person before his death need to take last communion. That's why the sick man called the priest. But the priest was so tired and began to grieve, began to complain like he didn't have rest, peace, or joy. He complained to God. Suddenly he recognized the words and he got regret. He said the words are spoken by his body, not by him. He repented and said sorry to God and knelt down on the floor and sought forgiveness from God. During that time, the tired priest, fell asleep by the side of his chair. We know that he was so tired because of tiredness, he fell into sleep. That time, the insects have gone and the stars began to appear. Children, we have learned this in the last day. My dear children, I hope you know what is the theme of this poetry. What is the theme of this poem? The Ballad of Father Gilligan. The theme of the poem is God's omnipresence and is the confirmation of loving kind God who showers his mercy to all his creation. That is, God's kind love and mercy towards the needful persons. Okay. Children, I hope you understood the first four stanzas. So, can we move to the next? Let's recite. They slowly into millions grew, and leaves shook in the wind, and God covered the world with shade and whispered to mankind. What's it? They slowly into millions grew, and leaves shook in the wind, and God covered the world with shade and whispered to mankind. Dear children, we know that when we look at the sky at night time, we can see abundance of stars, isn't it? Yes. Here the night starts, the sky is filled with stars. In the previous stanza, the stars began to peep, that is, began to appear only. Here it grew millions, abundance of stars in the sky. That is, they slowly into millions grew. Then, and leaves shook in the wind. Here, leaves throbbed in the evening breeze. That is, due to the flow of wind, the leaves are falling and moving. Okay. And God covered the world with shade and whispered to mankind. What's the meaning? We know that what happened in night? We can see darkness everywhere. Okay. So, God covered the world with darkness. Shade means darkness, and speaks slowly to mankind. What happened? Speaks slowly to mankind. You got an idea, dear children? Here we can see abundance of stars. The night star, the sky is filled with stars. Then, due to the flow of wind, the leaves are falling and moving, and God covered the world with darkness and speaks slowly to mankind. You got it? Moving to the next stanza. Upon the time of sparrow chirp, when the moths came once more, the old priest Peter Gilligan stood upright on the floor. What's it? Upon the time of sparrow chirp, when the moths came once more, the old priest Peter Gilligan stood upright on the floor. Here, chirping of sparrows conveys the early morning time. Dear children, when we wake up in the early morning, we can listen different types of chirping sounds from the birds. We can listen different types of sounds from the nature. The insects comes that time too. We can listen different tones. Tones means different sounds. That time, our priest Gilligan wakes up from his sleep, and he was shocked that he had a long sleep. That is, he slept for a long time. So, upon the time of sparrow chirp, that means the early morning, we can listen the chirping sounds of sparrows in the early morning. When the moths came once more, that time the moths came once more. The old priest Peter Gilligan stood upright on the floor. That time Peter Gilligan, our old priest Peter Gilligan, stood upright on the floor. He woke up from the floor. He woke up from the sleep. You got it? So, moving to the next stanza. Mavrin, Mavrin, the man has died. While I slept on the chair, he roused his horse out of its sleep and rode with little care. What's it, children? Mavrin, Mavrin, the man has died. Here, he used the word Mavrin. It's an interjection. Okay, we have learned that interjection in the parts of speech section. Mavrin, here he used the word Mavrin, that is the expression of deep sorrow. An expression of deep sorrow. We use the word Mavrin. Here, our priest was shocked because of his heavy sleep. And think about the sick person who needed last communion from the priest. So he took his horse and rode very fast with little care. Means no care. Little care means no care. He didn't care of his riding. He waked his horse and rode very fast with little care. Children, you got it? What is meant by Mavrin? It's an expression of sorrow. Here, our priest was really shocked because of his heavy sleep. And think about the sick person. He might be died or not. So, he took his horse and rode it little care. Next one, he rode now as he never rode by rocky lane and fen. The sick man's wife opened the door. Father, you come again? What's it, children? He rode now as he never rode by rocky lane and fen. The sick man's wife opened the door. Father, you come again? Here we know that the priest rode the horse with no care towards the sick man's home. He rode the horse as he never rode like that. He moved through rocky lane and fen. Rocky lane and fen means narrow roads and wetlands. Lane means narrow road, especially in rural areas. Fen means wetlands. That is lowland covered fully or partially with water. So, our priest moved his horse through rocky lane and fen, that is narrow roads and wetlands. Then he reached the sick man's home. There, the sick man's wife opened the door and asked, Father, you come again? Our priest reached the sick man's house, By seeing the father, the sick man's wife wondered that he has come again. She asked, "Father, you come again?" So, dear children, you got it? What is telling in this stanza? The old priest, Father Gilligan, rode his horse with no care towards the sick man's home and reached there. The sick man's wife opened the door and asked him, "Father, you come again," with great wonder. Need to know why she got wonder in the remaining stanzas. Okay, children, I hope you understood the 4 quatrains today we have learned. So I am winding up the section here. Catch you soon with the remaining part. Till then, bye bye.